The complexity trap. Let's be honest, managing money feels like a second job. We're bombarded with complex budgets, confusing apps, endless spreadsheets, and financial gurus giving conflicting advice. It's enough to make anyone just want to close their banking app and hope for the best. But personal finance doesn't have to be a headache. In fact, it can be incredibly simple. You don't need a degree in accounting to master your income. You just need one reliable North Star to organize your life. It's called the 50-30-20 rule, and once you see your money through this lens, everything changes. The three pillars. So what is it? The 50-30-20 rule is a framework that divides your take-home pay into three clear, functional buckets: needs, wants, and savings. 50% goes to your survival, 30% goes to your lifestyle, 20% goes to your future. That's it. No micromanaging every cent, no complex formulas, just a high-level structure that tells your money exactly where it belongs before you even spend it. The foundation, 50% for needs. The first half of your income, exactly 50%, is reserved for your needs. These are the non-negotiables. We're talking about the roof over your head, the lights staying on, basic groceries, transportation to get to work, and insurance. These aren't luxuries. They are the costs of existing in the modern world. Now, here's the reality check. If your needs are eating up 70% or 80% of your paycheck, it's a massive red flag. It means your lifestyle has become too expensive for your current income. This category is your baseline for survival. It keeps you safe and functional. The joy, 30% for wants. The next 30% is for your wants. This is the fun bucket. It's the money that makes life actually worth living. Dining out with friends, that Netflix subscription, shopping for clothes you don't strictly need, or saving up for a summer trip. A lot of financial advice tells you to cut this to zero. They tell you to stop buying lattes if you want to be rich. But that's a recipe for burnout. The 30% category is there to ensure you don't feel deprived. However, it's also your flex category. If things get tight or an emergency hits, this is the first place you cut back to protect your foundation. The engine, 20% for savings. The final 20% is the most critical. This is your future fund. This money is for your emergency fund, your retirement accounts, debt repayment, and investments. Even though it's the smallest percentage, it's the most powerful. While the other 80% is spent on the present, this 20% is buying your freedom. This is how you stop trading your time for money and start letting your money work for you. It's the difference between working until you're 80 and being able to retire with dignity. Why it actually works. The reason this rule is so effective isn't because of the math. It's because of the balance. Most people fall into two extremes. They either spend everything today and have nothing for tomorrow, or they save so aggressively that they hate their lives. The 50-30-20 rule creates a middle ground. It gives you permission to enjoy a nice dinner today while ensuring you're still building a fortress for your future. It stops the all-or-nothing mentality and replaces it with sustainable, long-term progress. Direction over perfection. At the end of the day, personal finance doesn't need to be a masterpiece of mathematics. It just needs a direction. The 50-30-20 rule might not solve every single one of your problems overnight, but it gives your money a clear path to follow. And in the world of wealth, direction is the first step toward freedom. Start where you are, use the rule, and watch the stress start to fade.